Hello, folks. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome, welcome, he says. Not seeing it on the screen yet. Let's press the right button. Okay. Why aren't you going live? Oh, there it is. I think we're back. Can you let me know in the chat that you can see us? It might be a YouTube delay going on, so yeah. But anyway, welcome to Workbench Live with Festa and Foxx for our good friends over at eModels.co.uk.
Your one-stop shop for all your model making needs.
There you go.
A bit rubbish.
Yeah, we are live. Happy days. Yeah, sorry about that. I had my sticky finger was not pressing the button properly. That sounded wrong.
Yes, do.
Talking of chat, let's just have a quick lookykins at the chat. If you can let me know audio and videos doing all right as well, that would be lovely.
Yeah, Athol says it's fine.
Oh, cheers, Athol. Thanks, geez. In the chat was the GNU saying good evening, everyone. Hello, GNU.
Hello.
Don't know why I did that. He's just there. Lee is in Anfield Road Layout in the loft saying hi. Hello, Lee. Love to you and Jackie.
Hello,
happy
Lee.
New Year to you, mate. And a big happy New Year to everyone in the chat that didn't pick up on Monday's show. A big happy New Year to you all.
Yeah.
Jacqueline, that's a crochet artist in, says, evening, gents. How do, Jackie? How you doing, my darling?
Jackie.
80s Scale Model Shed is in saying, evening, people. That's another name change, isn't it? He does like changing his name, does our
He's the man with 1,000 faces.
He's got a million gazillion names. I can hear an echo, so I'm just going to check whether my Dubry is on. So I'll let that refresh. I'm saying hello to Lee there. Adi says, yeah, last time I'm changing my name. I'm sure he said that last time.
I'm never drinking again, yes.
He says, I'm happy with this one. Happy days, mate. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. No, there is no volume on that. Happy days. You want to just do the chat, Dolly, for a sec whilst I'll check my iPad volume, mate?
I certainly can. Right, we are up to Dream Builders in, says, hi, guys, and chat, welcome to you. Excuse me. Oh, and Athol McNichol says, Bushy getting about tonight looking for more laughs. I'm not sure what Bushy means. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. He also says, evening, Colin and Fox. Evening to you, Athol. And Hugh Gordon's in and says, hello all. Hello, Hugh.
Hello, you.
Welcome, you. Hello. Retro Rabbit Studios in and says, too many buttons.
Yeah, something like that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff Lights in and says, very good evening, Colin, Fox, and all in the chat.
Hello, Jeff. Love to you and Maggie, mate. Nice to see you. Yeah, there are too many buttons. It's just my iPad seems to be having issues with YouTube chat lately. It just doesn't seem to refresh, so it goes very higgledy-piggledy. And I've got rather fat hands, and every time I go to press it, I keep opening up some random cruddy screen of settings. It's like, really?
Yes, it's not the best on tablets, is it, the chat?
No, it's not the greatest, mate, is it? So, yeah.
Yeah, you'll often see me saying, I think my chat's died. It's because the iPad just doesn't update.
Yeah.
Athol says, Happy New Year 24 to everyone. Happy New Year to you. And from me to everybody else as well. Happy New Year.
Exactly that.
Anfield Road Layout in the Loft is in and says, been airbrushing wheels, happy with my new air compressor.
Happy days, mate. Happy days, because, welcome to the world of airbrushing.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's funny, though. I spent so many years like not using airbrushes and thinking I should get an airbrush. And when I got an airbrush after about 2 years, I'm like, I just can't be bothered now. I want to just brush paint instead.
I spend more time now brush painting than I do airbrushing.
It's weird, isn't it? You get all that stuff you dispose and you think, it's too much hassle cleaning it. I just want to.
I've got bloody 9 airbrushes up there, and
And not a hair on your head. Oh no,
exactly. I see what he did there.
You see what I did there?
He's mocking me already. See, this is how it starts, folks.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you, my friend? What are you working on tonight? I'll let you take back over now.
Sorry about the old man noises there. I just had it a bit further away than normal there.
He's an old man. He can't help it.
I am carried on with my Mini Art Tempo A400 Leiferwagen Milk delivery van from the wonderful folks over at Mini Art. I'm doing it in the milk livery.
Milk?
No, that didn't work. And there it is. Rather looking a bit too new, so it's got to be weathered up yet. But that's as far as I've got. I'm now doing all the little milk bottles and things like that. And then I shall be trying to put some decals on her, hopefully today. So.
It sounds really weird, but this won't really make sense when I say it, but I know what I mean. If you look at the mechanical bits of the front wheel and the suspension, it looks like metal.
Yeah.
I can't put it into words, but it looks like a mechanical metal thing rather than just plastic.
Yeah.
You've done a really good job on that.
We've got churns going on in there as well. These doors aren't in their final position. This one will be shut. This one will be open as a suicide door, but I'm just lining up the top windows with the frame at the moment because they're a 2-part door, top and bottom. So I just want them to sit right before I then flip the doors open, so they're not glued in place yet. But yeah, it's coming up all right. It's,
looking good.
Right.
When I'm lining up windows.
What are you working on, you old wazzock?
Tonight, I can't think of an insult that's not rude now. I shall walk away from that one. Tonight, Matthew, I'm working on my Orc Warboss in Mega Armour.
Oh, nice one.
Which I started painting last week. I got base skin colour and trouser colour down, and I'm putting an off black on the armour. And then tonight what I'll do is I'll start doing some rust effects on the armour, because I want to get all the dry brushing of the rust effects on the armour done, and then I can go back and touch up all the skin and trousers and do all the other bits and bobs before I start putting washes on.
So you want to touch up his trousers, is that what you're saying?
I need to do some trouser touch-up, yes.
See what I did there, folks?
Yes.
This is how it starts with us two. This is the first one of the new year, and it will get worse as the year goes on, folks.
Yeah, so I've got him in 2 sub-assemblies. So that's the thing. I want to do my usual, painting all the rust effect and then the colour over the top. So that's why I'm doing this. Now, I'm not doing in black like that, because that's goths. My orcs are death skulls, so I'm doing it in blue, not black, because they do blue. Death skulls.
Goths with 3 Fs.
See, I'm stuck because I've got the Goth Rockham orc figure, But I don't do goths. I do death skulls. So it's like, what do I do with the goth rocker? Because he's a goth rocker. It wouldn't work as a death skull.
You just work him as a death skull and, I don't know, drill the end of the guitar out and have it as a guitar gunnage.
They could have maybe just contracted him in for a show, I suppose.
Get some other ones and you can have the electric light orchestra.
I see what we did there.
See, mine's going in my Doofwagon build that I'm going to be assembling soon, folks.
Gentlemen.
I did a 3D print fest last summer of a load of parts to do a unique Orky build that is going to go together. And I want to time that just right for reasons that will become apparent later on in the year. Yeah.
I don't know what these are, so I look forward to learning these facts.
Yeah. It'll be a super secret thing until we,
Until it's not.
Until it's not, basically, yeah. So how's Mum anyway, mate? How's
How is Mum? Mama Wolf is fine and dandy today.
Yeah.
She got up within 10 minutes of me waking her up today, which is a miracle.
Is she ill?
2 days. 2 days on the trot now. She must be after something.
Yeah, she's after something, mate. She's seen something in the sales, mate.
Yeah. Well, I do have to be grateful that she seems to have forgotten how to use Amazon, because it's been a good couple of years since we've had random nonsense turning up on the doorstep.
Yeah.
So yes, she does depend on me to get stuff.
Yeah, my boy done that. He got drunk a good few years ago. This was, and went on eBay and bought a wood carving kit and a violin.
Yeah, I don't even remember when I bought it or why, but apparently I went on eBay and I bought a replica Colt revolver.
Yeah.
From America, not functioning. It was all metal. It was like the real thing, but it wasn't functioning.
Oh yeah, I got one. White Earp's Peacemaker. Yeah,
and it's like, I opened the package. I'm like, what the hell? So I looked at my order history because I'm like, why have I got that? And apparently it was even worse because what I actually ordered was a replica Mauser.
Oh,
but I got a Colt revolver instead. I'm like, well, what?
That's an interesting mistake for them to make, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I wanted this Mauser broom-handled pistol. Yeah, we're going to send you a Colt revolver. Okay, right then.
Just what you needed, dude.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't even get drunk eBay orders right sometimes. That was weird.
Oh, bless you. Oh.
Like, of all the things, you get like a drunk eBay package. It's always fun when you get, I haven't ordered anything. What's this? And it's like, wait, it's a gun? What?
Yeah, you sit there and you think, oh, great. What did I treat myself to? And you're like, really? Yeah, note to self, don't drink and eBay. Yeah.
I have to say, though, it's so much fun when a package turns up and you can't remember what it is. And you get that excitement of, oh, who sent me something?
Yeah, there's some weird stuff that turns up. Postman cracks up.
I always like to put silly names on when I send people stuff.
Oh, yeah, I get all kinds of weird names put on my parcels. It's like, yeah. They look at you and they go, yeah, okay, you need to get out more. I go, don't tell me that. I already know that.
I can't remember what I put on one of your packages once. It was some silly name.
I get, because obviously all my collections of stuff I send out, they come and collect them from my house. So they'll turn up, you got some collections, go, yeah, cut the parcels today, blah, blah, And I had one for you, and he's like, is that a legit name? And I went, oh, yes, it's a legit name.
Oh, yeah.
I said, that's the one that I've called all kinds of names in the past, Yeah. I can't say one of them because obviously eModels family friendly, but yeah.
Yes, I got a package once addressed to the president of the Jar Jar Binks Appreciation Society. That was always fun.
Yeah. We do mock each other, but the postman must really sort of sit there some days thinking, yeah, this is a weird bunch of people here.
Oh yeah.
Gasman, he's fine because he gets to come around and see what my latest projects are because he's a subscriber on my channel. That is so comical, that is.
Well, I love the fact that he came round to your house and was like, I'm sure I've been here before,
Yeah, I know this room. I know it from somewhere. Yeah, you should all that bloke with the hat, didn't you? He said, London bus fella. I said, yeah, that's me. said, I'm one of your subscribers. I said, oh, whilst you're here, you can have yourself a shop card and some stickers. Yeah.
I love the fact that it remembers you for nothing apart from the hat.
Yeah.
Of all the things he could remember you for.
Yeah, you're that bloke in that hat. So, yeah, don't sound too keen, mate, will you?
That's why you need to keep that hat forever. It's your trademark.
Oh, yeah. Well, my mum says I can always tell when it's you. She said, because of that hat. She says, you and that hat.
Athol says, it's okay, Colin. Fox will soon be as baldy as a coot as it happens to everyone after 55. Well, my fringe has gone back quite a way.
Yes.
But thankfully, I haven't inherited my dad's baldness, which was the bald bit at the back, so he looked like a monk. I haven't inherited that, I don't think, because it's not started. But on the other side, also means I've not gone white, which I want to happen. But my dad went white, and it looked great, and I want to go white, but I'm not.
Oh, lambkins.
I've inherited my mum's hair colour, which just means it stays brown.
Oh.
It's not fair.
Oh.
Beards look great. It's like if you got a beard, excuse me, when I grow my beard, I look like a train hobo. But if it was white, I'd look like a sea captain. It'd be great.
Yeah, you want to be Captain Birdseye, don't you?
Well, I don't know about
that. Yeah.
Just going to clear my throat. One sec.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, deep down, I think you want your picture on the fish fingers box, don't you?
I don't know about that. People need to enjoy the food.
Fox's fishy fingers. That's got a ring to it, isn't it?
That might not. Yeah, that might have issues as branding issues. My fingers are the finest fit. No.
Yeah, imagine the advert, can't you? How long before Ofcom would pull the advert?
Yes. Smell my thing now.
Smell my fish.
Nope.
No. Moving on. Let's talk about the models.
What was it? Oh, yes. Dream Builder says, cool stuff, guys. Dragon Lover 68 is in, says, hello, Colin, Fox, and all in chat.
Hello, Connie. How are you?
Welcome, Connie.
Lovely to see you, Connie. Happy New Year to you and all your family and friends.
Yes.
Lovely to see you in.
Nice to see you.
Always nice to see Connie.
Yeah.
It's nice. Here you go. I'm gradually filling up my milk crate with bottles of milk because that's what goes in a milk crate.
What did you say you were going to do with the bottles? You were going to dip them for the milk, weren't you, for the full ones?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I'll just paint in them instead.
Oh, okay. They could all be empties, of course.
Sorry?
They could all be empties. That's just laziness there.
Some will be empties, yeah. They'll be in the crate that's got the empties in it.
I like that thinking. That makes sense to me, that.
Doesn't it? They'll be in the roof crates that have got empties in. The ones in the van are the ones with product in. And the ones on the roof are the empty returns.
Ooh.
I know, because my milkman, Mike the milkman, so I've got a story all lined up for this. He's a bit OCD, see, with his van, his little squeaky van there. So he has his
squeaky van.
He has his milk on one side, his orange on the other, his churns in the side, and his empties on the roof. Now,
that makes sense.
Harry, his apprentice, mixed one up, and when I've built the figures, you'll see him going, "Oi, you! Don't put your full ones there. You put them there, you little oik.
That goes there. That goes there."
Yeah, that's what I reckon.
He'll be seeing the consequences of his error.
Mike, but no. You've been warned.
Yep. No shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Don't make me go Gibbs.
You got to have a little storyline in, but yeah, it's one of them, isn't it?
Perfect sense.
I like my little van. I think it's a cute little van.
I think it's adorable.
Yeah. It ain't as adorable.
Adorbs.
It ain't as adorable as that little chibi tank.
You nearly made me put my paintbrush in my teacup then. Oh. That's so cool.
And I even, like a good boy, drilled the barrel.
Drill out your barrel. That is so funny and adorable.
And look, it's got its little tracks as well.
What you didn't see, of course, was Colin was making tank noises, but really high-pitched tank noises because it's tiny.
H saw it and went, that's mine.
Yeah, I'm owning that now.
I was like, no, it ain't. You want to fight me for it? Yeah, I'll put it on your shelf when it's dried, love.
That's mine. No, it isn't. No, it ain't. Do you want to try that again? Yes, dear.
Yeah, yes, it's yours. We'll have an opening ceremony and everything. Yeah, good boy, she says. I was like, damn it.
Imagine setting up a fleet of them.
And I was there all pigeon-head, so yeah, that told her, didn't it?
Yeah, when she'd gone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, when she'd gone.
Completely gave into what she wanted. That told her. She'll know next time.
Oh, yeah, she crushed me like a grape, mate. I was like, yeah, suitably
What was that?
told.
Nothing, love.
Do you think that about me? Damn, how does she know?
Good job she's not watching.
Absolutely.
As far as you know.
She's done that before.
You always know because you hear a noise, don't you, from the door, from
yeah.
the other room. You hear that little Marge Simpson.
Yeah, that little voice. Yeah, I will kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he made me do it. Don't blame the well-spoken man.
Yeah, you get a little bit of a delicate Scottish brogue coming through the door.
Yeah.
What you think, do you?
Yeah.
I can't remember what her accent
When you
is
walk
like.
in and you see the head tilted to the left with the tea towel primed and waiting.
Bit
And
of
that's what
eyebrow
you
action going
think,
on.
is it? What's that, dear? What do I think now?
What have I said now?
Yeah, what am I thinking now, dear? Damn it. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're thinking, love, and you're absolutely right.
Yeah. But no, don't blame the well-spoken man. Oh, Twinkle Toes Sugar Lips Guru here can't do nothing wrong.
No. It's not my fault that you're just basically Denozo.
Yeah, there is that.
I do see that relationship now as you being Denozo and H being Gibbs.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. You're not far wrong there, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not far wrong, mate. I am proper Gibbs. Or Denozo, should I say. Yeah.
Yeah, don't big yourself up too much.
Yeah, I thought I'd get away with that, but yeah, I should have realised.
No. Well, season 7 now.
Oh, are you? You're doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just deftly painting these milk bottles, by the way, folks.
Definitely.
A little bit of white skull, because I'm going over them with a bit of hard coat, because, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact that hard coat has got the H missing and with the on it.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Hard coat, innit? You know what I mean? 'Cause it's hard.
Yeah, it's not none of that namby-pamby soft coat. This is hard coat with capital Y.
Yeah. All these paints, by the way, folks, are available at eModels because they've now expanded their range of Citadel paints.
Yeah.
To not the full range yet. They are expanding it slowly, but they've got quite a big chunk of the range. So if you
Your
need your paint,
one-stop shop for all your model making needs.
yeah. And I do heartily recommend Games Workshop paints for brush painters out there because they are, to me personally, my own opinion. Obviously, others may have other opinions. I think they're the best paints to brush paint by far.
They're very pigment rich.
Yeah, they're the most friendly friendly brushes to me, anyway. I mean, say you other people's opinions may vary, but I think they are very, very good. I like Viejo paints. Don't get me wrong. The game colours and but I just something about the Citadel paints just sits better with me.
I like Vallejo paints myself, mate.
Ah, I've
See what I
heard of
did?
them.
See what I did?
I see what you did there. All right, Ted. Valero. I
Yeah.
love the way it says Valero.
Ted still calls me Fiesta 67, mate, so
That's true.
I do worry where he got that imaginary word from, but...
Oh, we know where he got it from.
yeah. Yeah, his hair was black in them days.
Yeah, he had a Zapata moustache in them days.
Oh, yeah. Why do I feel that he did rock one of them when he was in the force? That's make me wonder.
Now, he did send me a photograph once of when he was much younger, and there was him and some of the blokes stood around a knackered old transit van.
Yeah.
I think it was what gave me the idea of an Acador transit van. And I can't remember really if he had the moustache or not and what he looked like. It sounds really bad, but I can't remember what he looked like.
I'm just imagining him with one of these Mexican bandino moustaches for some reason. Ted will be now sat at home looking at Mrs. Ted and she'll go, "No, Ted, no."
Do not scan those pictures in.
Yeah.
Do not even think about changing that moustache.
But love, I thought, no, Ted, no.
It'll get me views, love. It'll get me views.
Yeah.
Now, I'm being a bit messy painting these bits of armour around the back of the legs, but I'm going to go and touch in the trouser colour later anyway, so... I'm going to end up covering half the trousers and the skin that I've already painted with dry brushing, so I'm not too fussed if I make a bit of a mess just at the minute, because I'll go around and clean up the skin and the trousers later. I just wanted those colours in for, I don't know, reasons.
There you go, folks. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
There you go. And I'm just sitting here painting milk bottles white because I can.
Paint all the bottles.
Very rough first coat, just to get some stuff down on it. And then I can
but we love you anyway.
Uber smooth then.
Round and earthy.
So how many have we got there? 3. Because we want to do some orange as well, don't we?
If I'd been clever, I could have done this bit first before painting the skin and trousers. It would have been a bit quicker.
3 there, so let's put 1 there. 3 there. A bit more milk. And we're going to have some lemon as well. Yeah, let's have a few lemons on there as well. So we've got 4 of those. We'll have a couple as lemon. There you go. Happy now. Say, organised. Say, told you.
You, organised, planning, what? No.
Yeah, no, we won't be doing that.
You know, we both signed a contract to prevent things like that happening.
Yeah. Yes, and keep your eye out on the channel for some upcoming announcements as well.
I must sort out that Facebook group.
Don't forget, folks, talking of announcements, we are this year launching a completely different format for the Monday eModels show. Now, next Monday, I shall be carrying on with me 1/16th scale tank. And this is just to give the guys a chance just to reorganise things their end for the changes. So
yes.
The following Monday, we'll be doing a new look eModels show for the Monday, just to shake it up a bit, because it did need it. And we've been on about it for a little while. And yeah, it was just a good opportunity to change it. Was the end of the year. So keep an eye out.
You do things in a certain way for long enough, you get to the point where you think you need to do a change.
Yeah. But by popular demand, the factoid is staying, folks, because I was getting threats, basically, where, you know, if you killed a factoid, we will come and find you. So
yeah, there's no way the factoid was going anywhere, because we would have just been ambushed and totally burnt at the stake.
So it will stay. So
it would have been pitchforks at dawn.
So yeah, we're all a little looking forward to it a bit. Bear in mind, it's the first one of a new format, so give us a little chance just to all get used to the new format, and then we can chop it and change it and see what works, what doesn't work, and make a few tweaks here and there. So it's a work in progress, put it that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Which basically means we'll all sit there and say, yeah, you're still hosting, Ted.
Still Ted's show.
Absolutely. It's Ted's show from the beginning. It's still Ted's show.
Ted's not here this week, so we're just going to sit here and look at the camera and wait for him to start speaking.
You don't know what to do now, Ted. Tell us. But yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Have you got anything to build for that show yet? Have you ordered anything?
No.
No, that's why I sarcastically said to give the guys a chance to get themselves prepared.
Yeah, well, I've got this I've got this anyway, this thing here, and I've got my other thing turning up hopefully at some point. So
exactly. So,
and I've still got the Baneblade to play with if I get desperate.
Yeah, I've got more bits for this coming, so I can start the assembly on them Monday shows. So
yeah. Especially as it might only be like an hour-long show, or maybe not. We don't know yet. But
I've got no idea. We're just rolling with it and seeing what happens, aren't we?
So it might just be carrying on with whatever we do on the Wednesday show.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I'll be swimming in kits left, right, and centre there.
That's it. That's why, if you heard me right, I said I've got other stuff I've ordered for this build, and I shall be assembling, because I could probably assemble it on the Monday shows and paint it on the Wednesday shows.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Building on the Monday, painting on the Wednesday, eating at supper time. Wait, one now.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll try and include all the regular favourites in there for you, and
Yes.
And I was saying to Ted in the chat, because we have a little eModels chat group that we're all in, us builders. And I was talking to Ted this morning, and we was on about the what's in store. Well, why don't we change it to what's new this week and have a complete section on that? And people can still, we can still fire out a question where people win nothing, like what was item number 3, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Still jiggle it up so that we can give away nothing, but rather than it just be a what's in store where we guess a theme, let's actually see what's new this week in store. So I threw it at Ted this morning because I like to run it past Ted because it is Ted's show.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I like that idea. There you go. Yeah. So it's going to happen now.
I think there's been once or twice when it's been too last minute for me with the what's in store, and I've just gone for what's new in store because it's a quick thing to do.
Oh, well, there you go. It's all Fox's idea then.
No, not my idea at all. I've done it before once or twice in the past. Yeah. And it's fine. So
I shamelessly stole it from you, dear.
No.
Yeah. But anywho, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that next Monday. I think it'll be different and just a bit of fresh air, isn't it? So there may be other things clean. We had. Who knows?
A winter, spring clean. Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. It needed it, let's be honest, because we was beginning to do it on autopilot, weren't we? Let's be fair.
Yeah, you kind of. It's like I said the tale before when I was younger, and my dad used to make this like turkey roast every Sunday, which was brilliant because it was absolutely fantastic, full roast dinner. After 3 years, it's like, again, really, I'm bored of it now. I can't face even eating it.
Yeah.
So you kind of set in your way and you think, no, we need to change stuff a little bit. Because you end up just coasting, don't you?
Yeah.
Beat the devil out of it.
Yeah, that was what I was supposed to have done before we went live. Fill my water bottle up. Yeah.
No.
It's all right. I don't mind.
You'll fight through the tears.
I'll fight it. I'll fight through the tears. Through all of them.
Go on without me. My leg gets broken.
Not some of the tears, but all of the tears.
All of the tears.
Have I got?
Let's have a look at the chat. What's chat doing? Retro Rabbit Studio says, I can't grow my beard past 1/3 of an inch or I start looking a bit housing impaired with an affection for riding trains for free. That's like me, hobo beard, because it's like a reddy brown colour. But if you get a beard and it goes white, once you get white, freedom, complete freedom. You could have the scruffiest beard in the world and you still look academic and intellectual.
What happened to you then?
I haven't gone white yet.
See what I did. See what I did there.
I see what you did there. Hugh Gordon says, every collie dog in town will be following your fingers, Fox. I like collies.
Yeah.
Athol says to you, what about yoghurt cartons, Colin?
Yoghurt cartons.
That's one of those things where we talk about something half an hour later before and we don't remember what we talked about.
Oh, what, for the milk truck? It didn't come with any at all.
I think it's a bit early for yogurt cartons.
Yeah, this is in the war. I don't know whether they had them back then or not. Who knows?
I think so. Steve is in, says, good evening, peeps. Good evening, Steve. Happy New Year.
Hello, Steve.
Steve is very tempted to get a dragon from Creature Caster. Dragons are great. Just get a dragon. Just get all the dragons. Do it.
Yeah, you know you want to.
Yeah. Athol says, oh, by the way, Colin, my man cave is going back to what it was as the colours of my table scream at what is in my lounge. So Mary said, yes, it's going back.
Ah, right. There you go.
Sounds like a she who must be obeyed.
Bottles of orange. Scenario. Easily dipped. Got to be done. Get your orange here. Freight for a pound.
I'm going to watch. I didn't see that, so I'm going to watch the next one. We've got another one to do.
Freight for a pound. Get your
Freight for
oranges
a
here.
pound.
Freight for a pound.
Not one ladies, not two ladies, but 3 ladies for a pound.
Get some more there.
I'm watching this now.
Oh, are you? It's nothing spectacular, dear.
No, I just didn't see the first one. Ooh.
And then give it a spinnykins.
That Tammy Clear by any chance?
There you go. Clear orange.
Tammy Clears are so good.
Once they're in the crate, just put a little dab of silver on the top of each one or a bit of gold. You've got your lids done.
Job is done.
There's nothing technical on this show, folks. It's all easy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me at the end of the day. I go for the easiest option available known to man.
Yeah. And I'm more lazy than everybody, so I'll always go for the absolute easiest way of doing something. I like to bring hope to the lazy people of the world that there's always a way you can do things.
Oh, yeah, if there's a lazy way of doing something, one of us two will always know it.
Yeah.
But the art is to spin it, not in front of the webcam, because otherwise you'll have a polka dot webcam. I've done that before.
Oh, yeah.
Those that watched the London bus when I did the wood effect will remember that. Mm.
Now, talking of not spinning it in front of the webcam, that's a whole different kind of YouTube channel we shouldn't talk about.
Yeah, something thought of that.
I've got visions of playing Uno but on Xbox back in the early 2000s, in the late mid-2000s now.
Oh, dear.
The helicopter, such nightmares.
We got... These were going to be orange. Those, and those. Yeah, they can be orange as well. Because you always had less lemon on a milk truck than you did orange from memory.
Mm-hmm.
Because not many people liked the lemon juices, did they? So
I think I actually prefer lemon to orange, to be honest. I've never been a big fan of orange juices because they're a bit...
Yeah, I still have a penchant for the Robinsons for some reason, the barley waters. I don't know why, just love them.
Lemon and lime. I've always liked lemon and lime.
Corona cream soda I used to remember from being a kid.
Oh, there's a flashback.
Yeah.
And I remember when I used to go to my little corner shop and you could buy like different sherbets, and one of them was called cream soda, and it was this like non-sherbet sherbet.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Back in the day.
Yep. Yeah, but I've never been a big fan of like orange, fizzy orange.
No.
Never it just tastes like chemicals to me. I'm not that big a fan of like dilute to taste orange either. Like, you water down stuff.
Yeah, I have pure orange dilute, and then we have sachets of, like, how would you call it? It's like, these vitamin supplements that you get given, prescribed to you, they're very rich, and I add them to my orange drink that I make. That's how I get all my nutrients that I'm probably not getting.
Nutrient additive drink things.
Yeah, and they just give me a big box of them every month. Add that to your juice, mate. Yeah, no worries.
The one thing I've never tried, and I still want to try, which Tony told me all about, I've still never had Screech.
Okay, I'm lost.
Which is, or it either is or was, if it's not around anymore. It used to be a powdered orange juice that you get if you're in the army, in the British Army.
Oh, right.
In the 90s, in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You get like powdered drinks in sachets, and one of them was this orange juice, but they called it Screech, because it was basically, how can I put this? It was a bit like catnip for people. It was like you just got absolutely crazy on it.
Oh, really?
People, because it was so much sugar, and they'd have like you get people that just like squirreled them away and like put like 6 packs in a glass of water, and they'd be absolutely just whizzing. They would be. Apparently, it was both delicious and terrible at the same time, and I've still never tried one.
Screech, folks. There you go.
I got some ration packs, but it had all the blackcurrant in instead.
Retro says post Crimbus, Christmas even. Crimbus, he says, I picked up an 8-foot tall inflatable dragon with a Santa hat eating and holding candy canes. Next year is going to be wild. Get in there.
Yeah, do it. That's another one of them drunken eBay buys, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is. But don't forget, though, this is the time of year where you can pick up all the stuff for next year, folks, and score a bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Mama Wolf was I used to be able to access Amazon. Every day was the time of year for her to buy animals for the garden. Ugh.
Stevie's saying that Border Models are releasing a 135th Heinkel HE 111. Nice one, mate. That'll be a nice change, because everywhere you go at the moment, it's big Lancasters, isn't it? And it's like, do something different. So that is a buzz, knowing that they're doing one of them.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, seeing as they've done the Lancaster, you know.
Well, they got to, haven't they? Come on, you know.
Because there's not... It is about time, because we've felt like it's been like 50-odd years since Tamiya invented the sort of 1/35th military scale model range. Because they started it with the military miniatures range. And then that took hold and became an established, like, military scale for modelling. But it's never really got that far with aircraft, and it's about time they started doing 1/35th aircraft as a standard scale, because it makes them massive, but also it just kind of, it's a nice big scale to play with, and it fits with you.
Fits in with the tanks as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The rest of your military stuff, because you're going to have a nice, decent diode, then.
Yeah, because aircraft's always been like, 1/48th is about, or you occasionally get like the 1/24th Spitfires and stuff, but it's always like 1/48th. It's like, just do 1/35th. I've got all these dudes.
Yeah, got all these dudes, and we have to do what Father Ted did. This one's near, that one's far away.
Far away.
False perspective works a treat on my modelling shelf, I must admit.
Oh, yeah. I've got a 1980s how to do models book that has a thing on how to take photographs, and one of them is about false perspective.
Yeah.
It shows a couple of planes. It's like in black and white photograph. One's really big and one's really small, but it looks like they're far apart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to do it. You got to challenge yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, I am challenged, but, Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, notice how I didn't race to your defence there. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I set that trap for you and you fell into it perfectly.
Absolutely.
Although I came out the victim, so I don't think it was a success.
Yeah, I know, but we did say Monday that, the New Year's resolution is we still got to mock you at every opportunity. That's our job. The thing is, if we didn't do it, you would then start worrying because you'd think something's wrong. They're not mocking me.
I think I may have not been there for that meeting.
Yeah, I think you were still chat dollying, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bless him, he loves it, really.
I'll take any attention I can get, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
If I can live in people's head rent-free, I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's got the word free in it. Of course I want it.
Yeah. I'm moving in, are you? This image of a door knock going one day and seen him stood out with a set of suitcases. I decided I'm coming to stay. Yeah.
You'd be like, yoink.
Yeah.
I bring a big box of brown pot noodles just to sweeten you up.
Yeah. My mum's round your mum's with her and Winnie. Oh my God, she's not, is she?
Yeah. My mum's taking your mum and Winnie shopping.
Yeah, I can see your mum's mugshot now then.
Yeah, exactly.
Bless her.
They'd be like, I'm taking the picture. Can you not do that, please? Can you, Mrs. Wolf? Mama Wolf? Can you just please? No, just. That's not polite. Don't do it again.
Yeah, can you not make them sort of gestures towards the nice policeman?
I'll give you a nice policeman.
Just imagine you having the same expression on your face as I had when I had to do the walk of shame. Yeah.
It's like a resignation and desperation at the same time. It's an interesting combination.
Oh, yeah, it's total disbelief as well, mate. It's like, really? I'll leave him alone for 5 minutes.
But then again, How old are you, Cole?
56, mate.
Yeah, and you still leave them alone for 5 minutes? Then it's kind of your own fault. You've got nobody to blame but yourself for that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I did kind of leave myself wide open, didn't I, mate?
Yeah. There's some point to which you have to take some form of responsibility for your...
No, I'm not taking responsibility for it. That's not part of the deal.
No, for your lapses in judgment. I mean, not for her actions.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't. No, you'd never want to take responsibility.
No, I'm not taking responsibility for her actions, mate, because, that's all they're doing.
That's cruel and unusual, that. That probably breaks some kind of conventions of something or other.
Yeah, there's definitely a convention somewhere that's in breach of.
Ew, I just got this brush out of my pot of scruffy brushes.
Yeah.
And force of habit, because I'm a brush licker, I licked the brush before I'd even wet it, and it tasted kind of...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't taste good. It certainly had a flavour that I don't ever want to taste again.
Oh, what was that? Stale Agrax, was it?
It tastes like a certain, like something can taste like a smell.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what smell it tastes like, because it's a live public show.
Yeah, it's an eModels stream, yeah.
But it had a certain taste that
I now know what it tastes like.
No, I don't think you do.
Has it got the words biblical in front of it?
No.
Oh, something new then, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. It just tasted like something that's like...
Okay. Not very pleasant, then, is what you're basically saying.
Yeah. Like, let's just say in real life, when I smell this smell, I tend to back away.
Oh.
From a situation.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Now, let's have a look at chat. Dream Builder says, all right, guys in chat, have a good one. I'm crawling to bed. Cheers, Colin and Fox. Missed you. Oh, missed you too,
bless you. Missed you too as well, mate.
Athol says, Halib orange tablets mixed into a diet is added vitamin C and D.
Absolutely.
Also, I like the word crimbus, by the way. Crimbus is a good word.
Good word, isn't it? I like it.
We used to call it crimbo.
Yeah, we're shamelessly stealing that for next year. You do realise that.
Crimbus. Yes.
Crimbus, wasn't he that bloke who sailed in the Santa Maria? Oh, no, that's Columbus.
That's Columbarumbus.
See what I did?
I was listening to Skeptic's Guide to the Universe podcast once, and one of the hosts accidentally said the word cranium as cranius, and I thought that was the best word ever.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him in the cranius. Sounds painful. Steve says they are also releasing a Zero and a Spitfire Mark V in 1/35. Excellent.
Excellent. At long last, mate. Cheers for the info, Steve.
Yes. Now, here is something important that Bobbins has just mentioned, and we are duty bound to let you know about this. Something has come back into stock, which has been out of production for a good 4 or 5 years, and which occasionally appears in stock.
Yeah.
And many people lust after this, and they
Have
wait.
you got a picture of it to hand, mate?
I can bring the.
Yeah, do it and do a screen. Do it and do it a screen share, mate. Why not? Let's make it a thing.
Do I get a ding?
No, you get nothing. I told you that. You get nothing, mate.
Oh.
Don't. I've got Ted's Corner here, mate. He said you would do this. That you would try and weeble a namby-pamby ding, and you're not getting one.
Right, let me get you more space.
But yeah, I'll just pad out whilst he's doing that. But yes, seeing Bobbins in the chat has made us literally just think of this. So yeah, I was surprised actually when I got the notification on it, because I didn't expect it. Yeah.
I know that for a long time, Pete, mate, and James, mate, they keep their antennae twitching for this when it comes in. Let me just quickly close down Messenger chat, you spoon. You don't need that.
Yeah.
Right. Present. Do. There we go. And I shall do a bit of that. Add to stage. They have in stock the Saw Art 1/35 Dora railway gun is back in stock. They've got a few of these in stock. And it's one of those kits. I don't know if I can I have it open at the same time? Let me just...
there you go, folks.
Adjust something. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to change something, one sec, so I can scroll up and down on it. I can't move it at the minute.
The big Dora, yeah.
Dirty great big Dora the Explorer.
Oh, he's playing again.
There's the keyboard. There's the keyboard. Yes, so it is the dirty great big Dora the Explorer. It is, I think it still holds the record as the world's largest production plastic injection.
Do you want a full
model
screen, that, mate?
I thought it was.
No, your end. It's a very different screen. Oh, you got it on a different monitor.
Oh, I've had to move it to the monitor itself. Let me do something else then. Hang on. I've got a better idea.
No, he had one job. There you go.
There we go. Yes. So, it's the world's largest production plastic injection model kit. It is enormous. The barrel is pretty much basically a drain pipe. When you open the box, it's like, that's like a drain pipe. It probably is a drain pipe.
Yeah.
And that's Little John. And that's how big the box is.
Yeah, it's a beast. We have said anyone that gets it, they need to send us a picture of themselves curled up in the Dora box.
Oh, yeah. You could get a lot of cats in that box. Now, it is one of those kits that's been out of production for about 5 or 6 years, I think, from Sora. They stopped making it. But, like I say, Pete and James might have their Twitches out and they have their contacts and stuff, and they occasionally... There are still some around the world here and there, and they occasionally pick a few up. So if you've ever been looking out for this kit, it's a museum quality one-off job, basically. And they get a few in maybe once or twice a year. They find some somewhere. And it's never guaranteed that these aren't the last ones that'll ever be available ever.
Exactly.
Because they haven't been in production for a long time. So if you ever do fancy getting one of these, they've got some in stock now, so go and get them.
Yeah, go and grab one while you can, folks.
Yeah, do it now.
There you go.
So I shall stop showing that when I
there you go.
the button. Oh, lovely. Thank you. I shall close that down. I must get a second monitor that's not 4x3, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah. No, that's all right, mate. I knew I'd done it full screen my end. Couldn't figure it out. Yeah.
No, I'd forgotten. I was like, I've forgotten it's an old 4x3 monitor.
But yes, folks.
Yeah,
Dora.
so it's in stock. And I didn't know this, but I had one of those. Oh, I get it now. Dora the Explorer. Do you know why it's called Dora the Explorer?
No, Fox.
Because Explorer in Spanish is Exploradora. I didn't know that.
Oh, there you
Until
go.
I started playing Far Cry 6. And one of the levels you rank up to is Exploradora. I'm like, oh, that makes
You
sense.
learnt a new thing.
I did, from video games and everything.
Well, we won't talk about that, will we?
Yeah, I think you did very well.
I did a gaming thing, yeah, I know.
He did. I think you should proudly tell everybody. I've lost a brush somewhere. I think you should proudly tell the world.
I just randomly went in and pressed all the buttons and managed to somehow do things successfully. I still don't quite know how, but I winged it.
I am very proud of you.
I think someone somewhere was having baby tears.
I was so proud.
So, yeah.
It's like he sent me a picture of his Xbox, and this is in mind. Keep in mind, this is Festa, who last game he played was Grim Fandango in the 90s. Sent me a picture of his space box, and I'm like, right, he's going to stop playing a game now. And then there's a little pause, and then I just got this message saying, "Oh my god, the graphics!"
Yeah.
I'm like, welcome to the 21st century.
And then he asked the question, "What are you playing?" And I sent him the screenshot for Far Cry 5, and he's like, "Dude, in at the deep end." I went, "Yeah, I'm doing it blind as well. I have no idea what anything on the screen means or what I'm doing. But I've just done this."
This is how Festa do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was...
very proud. Very proud.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that it was streamable quality yet, but it was fun. There may have been swears, yes.
I did wonder why the swear tin had suddenly appeared, so I assumed that was the case.
No, that was a gift from Kevin and Jackie sent me that.
All right. It's a very good gift.
And they know me too well, don't they? So suffice to say, the Festa swear box is a thing.
Yeah, it's amazing because like within a week you can save up to buy, like a Dora.
Yeah, and I did suggest to the missus that, 5 minutes of her being in and I could probably go on a cruise. And she called me a name and I issued a fine, but she said, well, you've got a debt collector fine. Okay, love, you win. Don't bother paying it.
Yeah. You said, I'll go on a cruise. And she went, I'll send you on a cruise.
Yeah, you can take your fine and go away. Okay, I know what that means. Yeah.
That's another 10p though, love.
Yeah, you do realise that is a 20p double end swear there, love, but I'm not going to push my luck. I am going back to the cave. I put up a good fight, dear.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it amazingly easily, but I did put up a fight of, yeah, okay.
I reckon the two things you'd hear the most are, you're right, love, I know. And, yeah, I know.
Yeah. You would actually notice that I spend 90% of my time talking to my feet. That's what blokes do when they're in the doghouse with their missus. Their missus tells them off and we stare at our feet. Oh, no, I'm stupid, love. I won't do it again, honest. It's like, yeah.
Festa gave up telling H that he loved her a long time ago because every time he said, I love you, he'd be like, what have you done?
Yeah, what have you done? Fess up. And I end up confessing to things I haven't even done. Because I'm like, she's expecting me to admit something now. Like, what can I think that will get me a lesser punishment?
H is there going, look, you did not do the Brinks mat. Come on.
Yeah.
That was not you. Yeah, it was, love.
No, that lump in the settee, love. Yeah, that's all them gold bars. Just in case it isn't, by the way. It isn't. I just thought I'd clarify. You never know.
You know he's innocent. He's not living in Spain for a start.
Yeah, end up getting swatted in the next 10 minutes. You know why. Yeah. And I am still in the good books, even after Hoovergate.
Yeah, but Hoovergate was probably a good reinforcer of the good books.
It was, but I sat there with me screwdrivers thinking, what can I take apart next?
I have this image, right, that in your brain, you thought to yourself, I could take this Hoover apart and fix it. And there's two halves of your brain. One of you thinking that, the other half's going, no, don't do that, while you're taking it apart and fixing it.
Yeah, there was a what if this really goes Pete Tong and it makes it worse, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but by the time he's finished thinking that sentence, he's already taken it apart because it's,
yeah.
You know.
So I may have said them immortal words, is that your tumble dryer belt I hear squeaking? To the immediate response of, put the screwdrivers away.
Don't even think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've had one good result. Let's not just push it too far. So I repaired my Dremel instead.
Yeah, your fan belt in the car spout sounds a bit squeaky, love. Don't even think.
Yeah. It's the one thing she misses about me not having the workshop and that anymore is all the jobs on her car that used to get done.
Yeah, free car repairs and servicing.
Yeah, all the welding jobs and all the services and cam belts and all of that. Yeah, she misses that. So do my boys, to be honest with you, but yeah, the thought of me trying to shoehorn myself under a car now, it just really doesn't sit well, does it?
She's like, I only married you for the free MOTs, and now look where you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all the base colour down.
Damn it.
Next will be some rusty colours.
Stand up for a sec. See, I've been very good.
You are very good.
Oh, yeah.
Dee.
Oh, cut me.
Right, I'm going to step away for one moment.
Yeah, no worries. What's that? He says, Retro says, using those expensive, spicy sentence enhancers again. Hey, yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Where's me chat gone? That was Steve saying about the Zero and the Spitfire. The Zero would be an interesting one in that scale, I must admit. Because, like you say, everyone knows that the paint, used to peel off of them quite nicely, didn't it? Because of their lack of primer. I can imagine the weatherers out there would have great fun doing that in 35th scale. I'd love to see one of them. Bobbin says there are 3 Doras in stock. How's that for force perspective? Yeah. Retro says it's a bit big though, isn't it? It is. There was a guy that did a YouTube video build up of one of them, and he took it to a competition, and it proper was massive, mate. It's even I didn't think it was that big. When you see someone stood next to one that's built, you're like, that's a lot of model, isn't it? That's one rather large shelf in the man cave, isn't it? So, yeah, you imagine taking that around on the show circuit, on the show tour during the year. You got like 25 modelling shows that you're doing and you're taking it there. It's like, yeah. But like you say, with all the right detail work on it, you know, I think you could make it into a spectacular piece of work. Out of interest, was it a lit thing? You know, did it have lighting in it? I don't know much about the Dora, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm just curious as to whether it was one of those builds that was lit. Intriguing, though. Just imagine the fun you could have with that. Like I say, though, it is one of those one-off growl kits, isn't it? You know, we all have growl kits, but me personally, I find it just a little bit daunting for me because of the size of the thing, you know? It's like, yeah, I would have to build a room just to build it in. It certainly wouldn't fit on the bench out here, not in the space I've got at the moment. So I would reluctantly have to bat it somewhere else, but we have suggested to Ted that he should do one as an eModels build, and he got in a grown-up Ted language when we suggested that to him. And we hadn't heard grown-up Ted words for a long time. He said all of the things to us. And we just sat there giggling and going, yeah, we'll speak to Pete then and get him to order it for you. Ted was like, you won't. In so many words. Bless him. Now, some of these milk bottles I'm doing as gold tops, and the rest are going to be as silver, because I think back then gold tops was still a thing. So, yeah.
I'm back.
So we'll have some of them as the gold top, because why not?
Is that full fat?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I was explaining to the audience the Ted's grown-up words when we suggested that he should do a full-scale Dora as an eModels build. It was very, very fruity language, wasn't it?
Yes, I learned a few words that day.
I learnt words that I didn't even realise existed.
Yeah. It's the beauty of Ted, you see. If you don't know him personally, he's a lovely old fella. He's a bit like Jack What's-It, you know, with his countryside programmes.
Jack Hargreaves.
Yeah. And yet, if you get to know him, it's like spending time with half the Navy.
We got the pleasure once of drunk Ted in an off-air hangout. Do you remember that?
That was great, that was.
That was absolutely hilarious, wasn't it? It was so funny.
Little bit wobbly, little bit narky.
He was proper Larry, wasn't he, that night?
He was proper cocky, wasn't he?
And of course, Tony saw it as an opportunity, didn't he? And it's, yeah, we can get Ted saying all the things, can't we?
Oh, yeah. Tony was never one to pass up such an opportunity, as the Ferengi would say.
Ted is the eModels version of our very own Brian Blessed when he gets going.
Oh, yeah.
And it's most...
With a hint of Father Jack.
Yeah. It's comical. When you think he is very profesh on a Monday, isn't he, really? Because he does keep it very family friendly.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's possibly not that he's being profesh. It's possibly just that he's tired because he's come back from work, so he hasn't quite got the energy to be Ted.
Yeah. Also, he's trying to keep us lot in order, isn't he? Which can't be easy.
Well, yeah. No, you don't really want to be teacher, do you?
No. have a few more of them gold tops, I think. One more rubber gold top. Why not? Why not? Got to have some more.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Always be gold topping.
yeah, perhaps not a lot of people wanted gold top that day, see. My latest order has gone in for some accompanying figures for this build. So
Ooh, accompanying figures.
massive thanks to James at eModels for getting that all organised for me. So they should be
He's a good lad,
landing
isn't
with
he,
me
James?
this week, ready for our Monday eModel show.
Mm.
So,
New and improved, potentially.
yeah. I think it's going to work out well.
I think I'll do the jaw as well.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that ultimate subtle hint again. Don't forget the 5-minute timer, dear.
Hey?
Yeah. So,
Oh, yes.
yeah. You know that 5-minute timer you was going to change 3 years ago?
Yes, and I still need to set up the Facebook group as well.
Honestly, it's like trying to remind a child to put his books in his satchel of a morning. It really is this challenging, folks.
I never had a satchel.
Didn't you?
I did ass bag.
I had a
It
big
wasn't a real
goal of
Adidas
sports
bag.
bag, mate.
Yeah, basically it was that, like the little goal of vinyl sports bags with the...
Yeah, it looked like a segment out of a big orange.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was a normal sort of...
Oh, yours was the normal one. No, mine was the segment crescent-shaped one, you know, the really big one.
right, no, mine...
Both me and my mate could climb in my sports bag and zip it up.
No, mine was just like the sort of the bag that you wear with the thing around your shoulder.
Yeah.
And the only memory I've got, one of the very few memories I've got from primary school, which is very weird that it's this specific memory, was coming out of school, walking out the front door and down the driveway path thing from school to head home, and I had the little zip bit on the front of the bag.
Yeah.
Which was like the little sort of front pocket bit. Put my hand in there and found a Stormtrooper blaster rifle.
Oh, nice.
You know, a little Star Wars figure blaster. I was like, ooh, DL44 rifle. Not DL44, whatever it was. I'm like, how did that get in there?
Nice one.
And I don't know why I remember that specific memory. So I went home and played with my Stormtroopers. Played with my Millennium Falcon. I don't know why I remember that.
I used to stand at the top of the stairs on our main block because it was a 3-story one, and my sports bag, you could drop over there, you could take out at least 5 or 6 people with it. It was a beast. So it's like 10-pin bowling, folks. Yeah, no worries. Over the banisters went the bags. It's like, yeah, we were brutal.
Yeah.
I do look back and think, yeah, those poor teachers, we did make their lives quite dramatic.
Yeah.
It was all for fun.
And this is where Festa's career as booking sergeant office furniture started.
Yeah.
Fixture in the booking sergeant's office.
Yeah, that's where I first met Tony the jailer.
Yeah.
Hello again. Yeah, all right.
We've got a new sergeant. There's your desk. There's your coffee machine. This is Festa. He's part of the furniture.
Yeah. Oh, I was a bit of a terror way back then, folks.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's all the armour painted. What colour was it? Where's the paint gone? Corvus black. It's an off black.
Corvus
So I painted
black,
all that.
yeah. Nice black, that
Corvus
is.
black.
Well, I say black, it's a nice shade of grey.
Yeah, it's a very dark grey. So I'm now going to do some rusty colours, and that'll just be the black base for all the rust colours.
Yeah.
Which I'll stipple.
Rusty colours sounds like an actress from a certain genre.
Yeah, or like the kind of actress that would co-star in a I've killed the joke. Can't remember the guy's name. Clint Eastwood film.
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed a whole bit there. Hang on.
There you go. So let's get some caps on these. I'm enjoying painting my little bottles, I must admit.
Yeah. I'm enjoying painting this dude. I'm very slow, but you know what?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Never rush something you're enjoying.
We have missed this little Wednesday slot, haven't we?
Yeah. It's nice to actually be painting.
Yeah, there you go, folks. Eh? Little bottle caps. Pink.
Let me have a look. I missed that. Oh, sweet as. Those actually look like
Bottles.
No. I mean, they look like bottles, but like when you get a Partwork and you get things in a Partwork, like accessories for whatever it is you're building, like a car or something, they look like the kind of things you get with a Partwork. Like here's a row of bottles to put in the crate or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, those brilliant episodes on a Partwork where they go, "Here is what you've got. Look at it and put it away till next week."
Yeah, my favourite is the GT40. I got in that issue. I got a tyre. And it
Think
says,
yourself lucky. On the last Shelby GT500, I got half a wheel rim.
Oh, well.
And it's like, okay.
But it was great because it says, like, the first page is, this is what you get in this month's pack. Turn the page over. Picture of the tyre again. Now put it away safely for next issue.
Yeah.
Really? You've just literally said, look at what you've just bought.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got more to paint yet. Oh, fudge. I haven't finished yet.
Yeah, those of you doing the Partworks will notice this. Kev springs to mind because he's doing the same Mustang as I am doing. And you'll get that episode, Kev, where you get the obligatory half a wheel rim. And you'll be sitting there going, why? Why do it that way? But that's how they become Partworks.
I suppose they have to look at all the parts and then say, right, we have to split these out to make this many magazines and...
Yeah.
There'll always be one or two where there's a bit of a padding one. I think with
Well,
Iron
they
Man,
always divide the costs,
similar.
don't they? The cost of production. And then they multiply that or divide that by the amount of magazines they could spread it over. So there's always going to be some magazines that are not as feature-filled as others.
Yeah. But then again, when you're doing a Partwork, you're not just getting the model. You're getting the magazines are a big part of it because you've got all the information and stuff as well. So
I always read them, mate. I always make a point of saying in the videos, give them a read, folks, because they really do, I think, are very informative. I found out stuff that I didn't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I like that.
With Partwork, when you do a Partwork, I mean, basically a third of what you pay each month is the magazines. So you might as well make the most of them, read them. You get a nice collection at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just putting the lids on these little bottles and then I can let them dry.
Put your lids on.
And then we'll have a bit of hard coat going over them so that they can dry up overnight. Is there an echo? I'm sure I just said hard coat.
Hard coat.
Yeah, there you go. There is an echo.
I just like the fact it's spelt the way you say it. It's just great. Hard coat.
Brilliant, isn't it?
If anybody doesn't know, Hard Coat is the Games Workshop's, the Citadel gloss varnish.
Yeah.
They have a matte Hard Coat and is the glossy one. It's quite nice.
That one. Hard coat.
Yeah. It's quite nice if you thin it a bit and brush it on. It's lovely. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee. Dries super fast as well if you brush it on. It's actually done.
Oh, yeah.
Great for decals.
Especially in all of those awkward undulation shapes that you try to squeeze them into. Once you put the hard coat on there, they ain't going nowhere.
No. And because I don't know what it actually is, because I don't know if it's used as a varnish, and it is technically quite, I shouldn't say technically twice, it's quite durable, but I don't know if it's a varnish, because it dries as quick as their paints, so.
Yeah.
I don't quite know how it works. It's very good, though.
It's good stuff. Does the job at the end of the day.
Yeah. But it's literally called Hard Coat with an apostrophe at the start, so you have to get it.
Yeah. It's not ordinary coat.
Hard Coat.
Hard coat.
If you put 2 layers on, that's well Hard Coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna put this dark grey on the casing for the stubber on the top because I'll do that as actual black, I think. Or I've got a different way I can do that so it doesn't look the same. I've put some on his big chopper. Big chopper.
Oh, that's what we did there.
Get to the chopper. If I was ever to do like a Warhammer fan animation, not that I ever would, but if I was ever somehow able to do that, I wouldn't have to go far to get a voice actor for orcs, would I?
No, I'd do it. You know I would.
Yep. You are basically an orc.
For all voices that need to be orc related, I'm your man.
Yep. Orcs are your spirit animal, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. I'd be good as an orc.
What's your spirit animal? Orcs.
I didn't see it at first until someone sent me a clip of an orc audio. And it was like, yeah, I get what they mean now.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll have an espresso, please.
That's what we did there.
That's that on there. Now, I'm actually painting over a lot of stuff here that won't end up this colour. It's easier to do this and then rust it and then paint details back in afterwards. This is just literally basing the base colours.
Just putting all the base colours down. We like putting base colours down. I say it all the time. I am just basing this.
I am basing. Because when you're doing base colours, you can have fun and get messy.
Yeah, because you do all your clean up afterwards.
Yeah. But there is a trick, which, you know, Colin and I both know. And most modelers know this, but in case anybody doesn't, there is that point at which you get your base colours down before you do any washes or anything like that, and you knock the camera. You get all your base colours down, and you look at your model and you go, I need to burn it now. Because every model you make will go through that rubbish stage before you put your washes and stuff.
Yeah.
When you've just got base colours down, don't worry about it. Your washes will fix all the little wibbles and wobbles.
Pardon me. Balls wobble when they don't fall down.
I see what you did there. I'm impressed by that. We all go through that step. The rubbish step.
Oh, yeah. We all go through it.
Yep.
And it's the worst step on any build because you convince yourself that it really is that bad.
Yep. And you always forget that once you put a wash or a shade over it, a lot of the wibbles will just fade away. And then you start layering up. But you always forget.
Oh, yeah.
There are some people we know who actually just get to that stage and stop. But hey, they'll learn eventually.
Yeah. Said the actress to the bishop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just let that dry for a second and have a good chat. It's a bit big, innit, says Rabbit. I assume he's talking about the Dora. Or was that your inner dialogue again? There are 3 Doras in stock. How's that for forced perspective? Rabbit says, using those expensive spicy sentence enhancers again. I don't know what that's. And Athol says, okay, Colin, time for Mary and Celia to go back to roll flat. She's caring for Celia while I need to shower and it's bedtime, so good show as usual. Thanks, guys.
You take care, mate. Happy New Year to you all.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see you in again, Athol. And all the best, mate.
Yeah. Don't forget, folks, if you are watching this and you're not in the live chat, come and join the live chat. If you're watching embedded in Facebook or Twitter or somewhere, click on the YouTube icon in the bottom right-hand corner, and you can join the chat and carry on watching.
Exactly.
And while I'm letting me paint dry and Festa's sorting something out there, we're both not. I'm looking at chat, so ask questions.
Yeah, feel free.
We're here for that.
Ask us anything, and Fox will answer you. See what I do.
I'm at your disposal. I see what you did there. Smart Alec.
Absolutely. 10 out of 10 for trying, you've got to admit.
I made a terrible mistake of not getting myself a brew while I was away for 5 minutes.
Oh, lamekins.
I should drink water now. I'll live. I'll fight through the tears. Don't worry.
Yeah, you fight it, soldier. There's something I was looking for. That was it. Decal scissors.
I get the hairdryer out on this. Speed things up.
The decal scissors out.
Decal scissors.
Number 18, which is that one there.
Number 18.
Yeah, all of that lot there.
Oh, hairdryer denied. No spare plug.
Oh,
Curses.
lamekins.
Got my lamps plugged in, haven't I? Curses. Ah, well. It'll try momentarily.
So it's all going to end in tears now, isn't it, mate?
I'm fighting through him. I'll fight through him. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can do it, soldier.
Don't forget as well, folks. Bench and belly. What's on your bench? What are you making?
Yes,
Building,
I was going to say that earlier, but I couldn't get words in, so I forgot.
I've barely spoken this evening. What are you on about?
Of course you haven't. Of course you haven't. But yeah, apologies for that, folks. I did try.
Been quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah, of course you have.
With a megaphone.
Okay, and a pair of those. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Pear tree. How many decals have you got for that?
2 sheets.
That's 1 sheet. And another sheet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Most of them I won't use anyway because they're all for the different variants, but...
That's decal stash then, isn't it? Fuel.
It is, mate, because don't forget, this is going in a street scene, so the rest of them can be used for creating posters with, see?
Yeah.
See?
Exactly.
That's why I keeps all of the decals, folks, because I could have different posters now.
Yeah. See, we don't look as stupid as we are, you know. Wait.
Awkward tumbleweed moment there, wasn't there?
Don't look half as stupid as we are. No, I need to put this hairdryer in. It needs to be done.
Yeah, you do it, dear. Go on, you do it.
I'll have to discombobulate one of my lights.
Go on,
bad, actually.
go for it, soldier. Proud of you.
There we go. Right, I'll mute my mic while I do that. Take a second.
Yeah, there you go. He's doing his hairdryer. He's happy now. He's getting impatient because he wants to get on, bless him. And that is the annoying thing sometimes when you're live streaming. You really want to get on with the build and you sit there and you're like, damn it, why did I do that bit? I could have, yeah. We done it before on a live stream where we picked up some stuff, did the tank tracks, and then realised for about 40 minutes we wouldn't be able to do anything. And
yeah,
one of our better ones, that was
yep,
Lehman Russ, wasn't it?
yeah. Welcome to the stream where we'll sit and read chat for 2 hours because we can't do anything else.
We both done the tracks, and it's like, yeah, we can't do anything else now. Bear that in mind, folks. This is why sometimes you'll hear us say, right, but before next week, I'm going to, off air, I'm going to just put the shades on and the washes. It's because we've got to let them dry for a goodly few hours in between applications, and that's not going to be great viewing for you. So
no. Well, I think on my Baneblade, it's got to that point now where pretty much everything I need to do is enamels. So I'll just film it. There's no point.
Yeah, that's all I've done on mine.
Now. Yeah.
To be honest with you, just to get it done. It's still not finished yet. I've still got washes to put on it and that, but the paint inside of it's all done. I've just got to go over now with washes and filters and
filter. Washy. Right. I shall hair dry that. Oh no, I've got the other end to do. Spoon.
Air dry it.
Have you still got that cool like tubular hair dryer?
Yes, I have.
So cool that.
Yeah, the
That's
one that you
like
mock.
spy hair dryer.
The one that you mock mercilessly.
No, I think it's cool.
You want me to get it out, don't you?
I beg your pardon?
You want me to flop my hair dryer on the bench, don't you?
Always looks bigger on the bench, though.
Post-it note, Cole. Post-it note. You can do this.
Family friendly.
There you go.
Right, I shall.
That is my hair dryer.
So cool.
So wrong, innit?
The man with the least hair on his head in the world has the coolest hair dryer, including magnets.
Brilliant.
He's got like a big flat visor. I'll shut up now.
Stare at it, Fox. Look down my cavernous. Yeah.
Cavernous hole. Plugging my hair dryer in for safety.
Yeah.
Right, back in a set.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. So, yes. That was that whole same time for Mary and Celia and himself to go. Let's just flick that round there. But yes, that hairdryer, the look I got when I got that, it was, yeah, priceless. Hey, you know, all done in the best possible taste and all of that, look. So let's just pop that on there. Got a fresh blade out to move it about. That's kind of goes that direction then. So I'll just navigate this up the side of the van. It says I'll just put a little bit more water on there just to help float it around a bit. There you go. And yeah, my worst trait, I always use a scalpel to move me decals about. I've been doing it all the time I've been modelling, and it every now and then it'll catch me out, but I just find that I get the decal to move a lot more precisely where I want it, to be honest with you. So
there we go.
That's why I do it. But a lot of people cringe when they see me using the scalpel of decal movingness, but
I get that sometimes, and all they go, ah! I use tweezers.
You can't do that. Well, I just did.
Yeah. So you can't do that. It's like when you've been doing it for 40 years, you kind of get good enough to know what you're doing.
Yeah, I kind of just find it easier for me. So
yeah,
I'll go with what's easiest.
I never recommend that new people to the hobby do it, but yeah, if you know what you're doing, nothing wrong with that at all. Right, let's do some rusty goodness.
Yeah, like I know what I'm doing.
We know what we're doing. Trust us, we're professionals.
Yeah, people of a nervous disposition, please turn away.
Now, here's a test to see how far down the whole column is. I'm going to start painting rust. Can you guess, Colin, what the first base rust colour will be?
Rhinoxide.
Good girl, you're so down the hole.
Yeah, I like the way he says good girl in an extremely non-patronising way.
I like to patronise. You're so down the hole.
Absolutely. I like being down the hole. That sounded even worse. Yeah, if there's a hole, I'll be the one who's down. No.
Yep. If there's a hole you don't want to be down, Colin will be down it.
Oh, there are several model-making holes that I've been lumbered down lately.
I'm denying all knowledge of any of these.
I'll refer you back to the resin place posts that you sent me in that message.
I don't remember this at all. No memory of such things.
Knowing that I was going to go on their site to investigate.
Oh, yeah.
You know the one I mean. I can't say it because we're doing stuff for eModels tonight.
I know. But the worst thing is now, of course, that's on the other site, so it's all in one now. Yeah. No escape.
No, I'm on about the 3D printing ones.
Oh, sorry. Oh, in that case, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not on about the other one that's amalgamated.
Amalgamated durables. I like to lead you astray. It's exceptionally easy, but also very rewarding.
Oh, yeah. It ain't the most challenging of things, is it?
Right, so I'm just going to stipple this base brown on because I want some of the dark showing through. But the thing to remember about orcs is all their stuff is scavenged and made of scrap and bits they found and just chunks of anything. So everything's rusty and knackered and old.
Flagged.
Bit like anything that rolled off the British Leyland production line a week later, you know.
Yeah, Friday car.
Yep. British Leyland, that rare time in history where you could go into the showroom and see rusty cars.
Yeah.
In the showroom.
Oh, yeah.
Rust was an optional extra, but it just wasn't optional.
I can remember my uncle had an Allegro and he took the door trim off because he had a noise or a rattle and it was an half-eaten cheese sandwich.
Sounds about right.
Like,
that counts as a gift. That counts as a gift from the manufacturer.
Yeah. So he was most impressed with that.
I would be. Unless it was a cheese sandwich, in which case...
Yeah, it was...
At least beef
a bit
paste.
smelly.
Well, then again, maybe not beef paste. Actually, 1970s, or maybe not.
Oh, yeah, 1970s beef paste.
Yeah, not great. One of those food products where the word food was in inverted commas.
Yeah.
It contained flavour.
Yeah, flavourings.
Yeah.
Well, they used to cheat on the labels so that they didn't have to tell you. They would go, contains flavourings and other additives.
Yeah. Contains ingredients.
And that could have meant anything.
Oh, yeah. Ingredients? Yes. That's all you get? Yes, probably. Ingredients not guaranteed. I know I'm getting this all over the green flesh bits now, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I am, but it doesn't matter.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with getting it over your green fleshy bits, mate.
Hey, if you've got green fleshy bits, then you might want to see a professional.
Really have,
Something's
mate.
not going quite right there.
They gave me a pill.
I don't think they gave you the right one, if you still got them.
1970s, back in the days with no matter what ailment you had, you got a tube of cream.
Oh, yes. Yeah, an ointment.
Yeah, we were giving you some ointment and used to think, yeah, it's going to be that same slightly yellowish Evo sticky type cream that they gave me the last time.
That's good for broken toes, is it?
Yeah, it's like, okay. Used to be the in joke, didn't it? What cream did you get?
Yeah.
Got the usual. Yeah. What a wonderful decade the 70s were.
Oh, yeah. Mama Wolf was, last couple of days, she watches ITV3. And, of course, although they seem to have not done it over Christmas, ITV3, whenever it's a bank holiday or anything like that, it's just wall-to-wall carry-on films. And she's like, oh, not carry-on films again. And then she's like, watch them all.
Mm.
And it's just watching these films, and it's like just looking at the sets and the look of it's like so 1970s. Ignoring the content of the film, it's just everything looks grim and glum, and it's like, oh, just, oh.
Yeah, every colour was flat, wasn't it?
Yep. Whoops. Oh, there we go, dropping everything.
Every room you walked into, magnolia.
Yep.
It was a choice,
It's
magnolia or the most hilarious patterned wallpaper you could ever locate.
Oh, yeah. And it didn't get any better because as the 70s faded away, we went into avocado bath sets. I think that's actually worse.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if I could travel in time,
Yeah.
I'd love to go back to the 70s. Like, I was a kid in the 70s. I was born in the 70s. My first 10 years of life was in the 1970s. And I would love to go back and actually just experience the 1970s as an adult.
Oh, yeah, the 3-day week.
I'd somehow give myself enough money to survive on for a couple of weeks. Oh, stop dropping things. So I'd give myself like a bunch of money and I'd travel back in time and just live as an adult in the 70s and see what it was actually like. Because I remember it as a kid, and of course that's not the actual real world. It's not accurate. Because to me, everything was brilliant because it was all about getting toys, and that was it, basically. So I'd love to go back and experience it as an adult. See, I'd probably come away very disillusioned.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would, yeah. The 70s was the 70s, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah.
I found myself getting older, growing fonder and fonder of that period and wishing things could be a bit like that in some ways. There's a certain innocence, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we remember it fondly because of the whole, I don't know, the whole mindset of childhood curiosity, wasn't it? But
yeah,
I think the reality as an adult, we'd be going, yeah, I really don't like this.
Yeah. I mean, to go into like a 1970s restaurant, experience that. Like go for a curry or something, or a Chinese in a 1970s restaurant, see what it was like.
In the
'Cause I never went to restaurants when I was a
1970s,
kid.
the year of the fondue set.
Oh yeah, we had a fondue.
My mum still has a fondue set, and she still walks out with a hostess trolley. It was out Christmas because my sister said, "Guess what?" I went, "Yeah." Did you hear it? Has it still got that same stiff, slightly squeaky wilt? Yeah.
But was the fondue set only ever cheese, or was it for meat as well? We did meat in ours.
Yeah, she did meat. She did cheese dips. Yeah.
Such good times.
Oh, yeah. Don't like a bit of fondue, she says. Don't like a bit of me old fondue. Really, Mum, would never have guessed since it's been out for the last 50 million years. But don't worry.
See, I'd be useless with the fondue now because I get it and I just put all the meat in one go and then eat it all in one. I wouldn't be like, I don't want to spend a minute waiting for each chunk of meat. I just want to put it all in now. Just do it now. There you go, now. Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet?
Oh, yeah, that's the bit my mum enjoyed, the waiting, the dipping, the little fiffing and faffing around. It's like, really? Put it on the grill. Yeah.
I mean, I was a kid and it was quite fascinating to me as a kid because, like, when I was a kid, we sat down and our dinner was just put in front of us. It was like, you know, we didn't know about cooking and things. I didn't know anything about that. But then, like, we now have this thing where I can sit and actually watch the meat on the stick cook in front of me. It's like, wow, this is amazing. I had a very simple childhood.
Yeah, but sometimes simple's the best, mate, isn't it?
Well, I would say simple is the best because I'm very simple and I'm clearly awesome. And you're very simple and you're very awesome. So
Absolutely. I love being simple. It stops people thinking I'm clever and asking me stuff.
Mm-hmm. The brain is the most important organ in the entire human body, according to the brain. We'll just leave it at that.
I can play the buffoon far better than Boris Johnson ever could, mate.
I can't play the buffoon. I tried the clarinet once.
Sure you did. Yeah.
You're impressed with that, aren't you?
Not really, no.
No.
I took the wind right out of your sails.
It was free. What do you expect? You pay peanuts.
Yeah, there is that.
Right, that's the dark brown layer on.
Right up under there.
Spangled on really carelessly. I've got it all over the skin and the trousers, but it doesn't matter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Doesn't matter. Right. This is where I go through about 6 different Games Workshop dry brushes. Now, if you're wanting to do dry brushing over small things, and you've ever used these Games Workshop base brushes, they don't last long before they lose their point, but they are brilliant as dry brushes. So I always recommend have a few of these in your stash and never throw them away because they make brilliant little dry brushes. They're seamless. Seamless.
Been on the Red Balls, haven't you?
No.
Yes.
So I've got loads of these. So never throw these away, the little base brushes. They're brilliant.
There you go.
Right, so that's the Rhinox hide. We have a selection of colours. We have Rhinox hide, Mornfang brown, Scrag brown, it's a great colour,
Scrag brown,
and a bit of Baylor brown. You can use different browns to get different tones of rust. Let's have a look.
Bit of towel oak that and all for any light bits.
JC Bricks and Builds in says, Haven, Colin Fox, Nolan Chat, Fast Hugs, Fox Hugs. Hey, James.
Hello, James.
I just realised I closed my Sagan quote down and then he's not actually...
He's not been in, yeah, he might
I know, he's not been in yet. I had a brilliant quote lined up and everything. I won't be able to find it now.
Oh, Lammerkin, show me on the dolly. Yeah.
There, I found one now, it'll do. Right, so I've got me.
You're feeling totally let down, aren't you?
I know, he's just disappointing me now. What can I do? You know, we count on Jeff for so much. And sometimes he just doesn't come up with the goods.
First day back at work, isn't it? So.
That's true. Okay, well, maybe we'll let him off then. There is that.
He'll have
the back to work blues.
Yeah.
I'm, of course, taking you at your word. I have no idea.
Sorry?
I have no idea, so I'm taking you at your word that it's his first day back.
Oh, yeah, it's his first day back at work, mate.
Is it his first day back at work?
Yes, Fox. It's his first day back at work, dear.
All right. Right, let's go for some Mornfang Brown.
I don't want to go too mad on that. I want to let it settle because I've got to scribe the door, the cut shut out, and all of that.
Not a smaller brush.
So I shall let that dry fully, and then I'll go around and cut the decal later on when it's dry. I'm not going to do it whilst it's wet because it'll end in tears.
When you said cut the decal, then all I've got is that fake voice mega. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune, cut the decal.
I like peas.
Right. I'm going to do the lighter colours, but these are going to be sparse, so I need a slightly...
going to hell.
Yeah, but at least, you know, you're not going to fall into the... You know what I mean?
Going to be fun. I'm looking forward to going there.
Oh, yeah. Right. Do I want that brush? I don't want that brush. I don't know which brush to use. I'm all confused. That one.
You're all confused, are you, dear?
Yeah. These colours need to be sparser than the other browns. They need to be just... The other browns are more of a global cover, so I need to go carefully now. And spackle rather than dry brush. Focus in some areas. I'm not trying to catch edges.
Tell you what, yeah. You carry on, mate. I'm not interrupting you.
Just trying to get
not that
spotty spackle patterns. Oh, you should do.
Nah.
You reap the rewards.
No, not at all.
The rewards are there to be reaped.
Let's just put them together.
Go heavy in some areas and light in others. Oh, I didn't put any brown on that bit of... Oh, well.
See if you have to do it the right way up, Cole. Spoon alert.
You hanging your dolls?
Yeah, I'm taping them together. Whilst I put the decal on the other side, keep them in the right position then, wouldn't it?
Sounds good to me.
That's the theory, anyway.
We believe in you, Cole.
Glad you do, because I don't.
Oh, my iPad's gone off.
Oh dear, look at you with your iPad not workingness.
Oh, I missed no comments whatsoever.
Yeah, mine did that earlier. Don't forget, folks, in the chat, you can ask us anything. Fox will answer.
Yep.
See what I did.
No, I might just sit there and say nothing and let Colin answer.
Oh, no way. No way. No way.
I might do, because, you know...
Not having that. That'll just confuse me, that will.
I like to mix things up a bit.
Well, you go careful, soldier. He's clearly ill.
I've been ill for a long time.
Let's put a bit of that on there.
Apparently there's a famous pizza chef in Italy.
Oh, is he?
Who has like 30 restaurants around the world, and he's well known for making pizzas, basically. He's a pizza specialist. He's caused uproar in Italy because he has invented a new kind of pizza.
Not a cheeseless pizza.
No, it involves pineapple.
Oh, no.
Now, here in the rest of the world, of course, we've had pineapple on pizza for years, but in Italy, it's always been one of them forbidden ingredients.
Oh, right, yeah.
And what he's done is he doesn't like... He refuses to put tomato on the pizza, like tomato base. They get on the paste and stuff. He doesn't do that. He gets 3 different types of cheese as the base on the bread, whatever. And then he puts pineapple on it, and he bakes the pineapple in the oven first and all this kind of stuff, and apparently it's very, very nice. But he's caused uproar because Italy's now split down the middle with people that think this is brilliant and people that think this is heretical. And it's quite funny.
It's a bit like the whole peanut butter Marmite debate, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like peanut butter Marmite. I think it's a great idea.
I've never even thought about it.
But,
It's funny, you know. I don't like peanut butter, but if you give me a peanut butter and jam sandwich, I love it.
Yeah.
But by itself, ugh, can't stand it. But I like peanuts as well. I like peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts are peanuts, aren't they?
Yeah. If you give me peanut butter, I'm like, ah. But put it on a sandwich with jam. Yeah, please.
See, the only way I have peanut butter is peanut butter Marmite.
I've never tried. I'll have to try that.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous, mate. How many of you at Christmas put peanut butter on your turkeys? Come on, own up. I did. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Peanut butter on turkey?
Marmite even.
Oh, Marmite. I'll get it.
Tell you before the show I'm a little bit derpy, Fox.
That's all right. I've forgotten about that Marmite on turkey. I could have put some of that on our turkey this Christmas. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Curses. Curses. Right, so that's that layer of brown on. Looking a bit more rusticular now.
Yeah.
Some areas it's a bit heavier than others.
All right. That in there. Right. Let's got that across this Harris. We'll have a bit of that on there. We can go around whilst they're all dry and put the bottles in the crates. Put their bottles in the crates.
Hello. Don't do that to me. Good God.
I've got to give them an art coat yet as well, though.
It's one thing about these new style Citadel handles. They tend to ping sometimes. It's quite disturbing. You don't get any warning.
Yeah, I discovered that if you put a really tight rubber band round the handle, have your figure at a jaunty angle, so that, you know, like the sprayer where you put the rubber band round the base, just stops the base from pinging off. That's all I do on mine.
Yeah. Well, this is the first time I've actually used one of the new style ones, because I've got the old ones, but the base on this is too big for the old ones I've got, so I haven't got an old big one. So,
no, he's got an old small one, folks. I'm not saying anymore. Walked into that one.
Why I order?
He walked into that.
I'm not coming here again. Right, well, it's 1:45, so I should be able to get this done before we finish.
We'll be coming off at 11, folks. So, yeah. That'll be our obligatory 2 hours done and dusted.
Yes. I've got to go and feed her who must be obeyed.
Yeah.
And then I've just done that, and I've not done the backpack yet, you spoon.
Oh, what you like?
I need another brush now. God. Gosh darn it, he says, cleaning that up.
You did clean that up. I'm actually
in the middle of the word, I applied cleaning procedures.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that, actually.
Gosh darn it.
We don't normally do that, do we?
No, I might not get this finished in time, but that's fine. It's only stipply.
Don't worry, it's
goodness.
No rush, dear. Don't stress.
I've just realised I never posted up the pictures from last week, did I? That you sent me. Darn it. I should remember to do that this time. Now, this isn't the best way to do rust. It's just one of many different ways to do rust. I love to do this. It's just basically all stippling and dry brushing, and then you put your colours over the top dry brushed style. It won't work for everything, but for orc stuff, it's a brilliant, easy way to do it, because orc stuff is just, it's just garbage. It's just junk they found. So if you've got a really rough finish, it's great for it. You could use some, what's that Citadel stuff, the texture paint? Typhus corrosion?
Typhus corrosion, yeah, technicals, yeah.
Yeah, you remembered that, didn't you?
I did.
I actually knew, and I led you into that just to test you.
Yeah, but I'm not, excuse me, I'm not down the hole, am I?
Nah. And that's just like a rusty dark brown, but it's got bits in it, like gravelly bits, and that's great for adding the lumps of rust, and then you paint over that. And I did pick up some extra colours because I'll need them for things. I've got some Riser Rust, which is a dry brush paint as well, which is great for little edge highlights. So, yes. So this is a fun way to do rust. I'm not even going to clean my brush now. I'm going to go in with the next colour because I'm hardcore like that.
You're hardcore, aren't you?
Je suis hardcore.
You proper got your big girl drawers
Big
on.
belly, what? I've got my big belly drawers. Here's a strange thing. Over Christmas, I have increased my overall diameter somewhat, let's just say. Obviously, eating a lot of rubbish. So somehow, my overall waist size has gone up a little bit, but my casual slobby lounging around pants have got looser. I don't quite now understand how that's worked.
Elastic's gone.
Could be, because I'm constantly pulling them up. It's like, but I'm getting bigger. I've got bigger because of fatness, but they're very comfortable. They're very comfortable.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? We do like to lounge, don't we?
Yeah. if you've not got any of those kind of proper like cotton comfy patterns, they've usually got like a fake tartan pattern on them by default for some reason.
Yeah, they do
just
like a bit of tartan, don't they? Mine are.
Yeah. But they're so comfy. You just put them on. They keep you warm. They're nice and comfortable.
I like it, the fact that they're in the men's section but under loungewear.
Yeah.
Because
like
that's a polite way of saying that we're basically couch spuds.
Yeah. And it's like I went to put the bins out last night, and there's me like putting the bins out. I've got me comfortable cotton loungy tartan pants. I've got my big blue dressing gown that goes almost down to the floor, and it's all fluffy. It's dead warm and cosy because it's cheaper than putting all the heaters on. And I got my little slippers on, and I'm like, I'm so old, and I look like Arthur Dent, but with a decent fluffy dressing gown. And I was like, this is so winter, so middle age. I'm just great.
Yeah, but it's what makes us us, isn't it? You know, it's like,
I know people that would actually put on their nicest clothes just to go and put the bins out, and I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not like that, because that's pathetic.
Yeah. You still get people do that. The older generation still do it. I know my granddad used to. Right, I'm going down to get me paper, and he'd go out all suited and booted.
Yep, it's like the old. There used to be a guy that lived across from us, and he's a classic. He had, when I was a kid, he had the classic 3-piece suit, but not a smart suit, but like a 1950s just everyday woolen suit.
Yeah.
With the jacket and the waistcoat, and he had the little flat cap, and he had the Albert Tatlock NHS type glasses, and he just looked like Albert Tatlock, and he was like, and I was like, that's what older men look like. That's what old blokes looked like in the 1970s when I was a kid. That's what old people look like. The women always had those little round fur things on their head, little furry ball thing hats.
Proper dapper, mate.
Yeah. And it wasn't like a Ponzi going out, so it was just like an everyday, like, because people always wore 3-piece suit.
Day-to-day suit, that was.
Yeah.
I mean, Monday to Friday suit. And they had their Sunday best.
Yeah. I love it when you see, like, photographs of, like, stevedores in the 1940s and 50s at the docks, loading and unloading all the ships, and yet they're there in their 3-piece whistle and flute.
Yeah.
And it's like, even the manual labourers, just the builders wore these little 3-piece woolen suits. It's like such
why I like looking at old Pathé newsreel, because you've got all the women in their nice fitted outfits, all the fellas looking nice and dapper, and everyone is wearing hats. It's just like, because you might have guessed, folks, I like a nice hat.
I wish trilbies were still around and a thing, because I'd wear them all the time outside.
Yeah, don't matter whether they're a thing. You want to wear it, you wear it. I mean, it's not exactly catwalk stuff walking around in a pork pie, is it? It's just what I like. Well,
I must admit, though, that when I was younger, I'd go out and like, I feel really stupid if I'm wearing like a trilby, because you look like an idiot. But now I'm older. I'm an old bloke. Like, for the youths of today, I'm just an old man, so it doesn't really matter. So I can wear what I want now. You get to that age where you think, I don't care what I wear, because I'm old and nobody cares now.
Yeah, I've worn my pork pies over the years. It's my teenage years. It's what I'm known for in my family. They're like you and them bloody hats. But it's what I like. You know, I wear a nice fedora if I go to a wedding or whatever. You know, I have my funeral hat. Yeah.
I think pork pies are more get-awayable with, because they're kind of a more urban wear, more like
cheeky chappy, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and younger people would wear them, and like, you know, so they can be a certain street cred. Whereas a trilby, you're either a like Ponzi model.
Well, it's like the other day when you said, "Oh, would you have a feather in it?" Feather. That's the first thing I remove is any feather. It's like, I don't want a feather in it. I like it plain, understated pork pie. Boom. There you go.
That's only because one of the little trilbies I've got has got a little tiny feather in the brim, which is just weird. It makes it interesting.
Yeah, but it's like that.
I don't mean like a pimp hat.
No, it's just like it's just not my thing. It's over to me. That's overdoing it. It's like,
too poncy. But yeah, like pork pies are more like like an urban thing. You get away with that.
Yeah,
I think trilbies are a bit. I mean, you look weird if you're wearing a trilby. I think to people they can think, why are you wearing a hat?
I mean, the best advice I could give to you is go to a proper tailor and get your head measured first.
Yes, that's what I need.
get, a proper measurement of your canister, because once you've got that, that's half the battle won.
Yeah, because I've only ever bought off-the-shelf hats, and I've tried measuring my own head.
Yeah.
And I get that I'm about a 58.
Yeah.
But when you buy a hat online, and it's like just whatever it says, I've had them be too big, I've had them be too small.
Yeah. Yeah, but if they're too big, all you do is you fold over the inner part where the welt is. You fold up a piece of newspaper and you just form an extra pad round it, and it then reduces the hat size slightly.
Yeah, well, they come out too small. I had a brilliant little trilby with like a tiny, tiny thin brim, and it was like a proper 1960s Rat Pack trilby, and it was grey, like that kind of grey with the black band. Yeah, perfect. And it was like proper Rat Pack, and it was too small, even though it said it was the right size. I was gutted.
I normally mist the inner and outer of the hat with water around the brim area, and then I slam it on the canister and let it dry. You can run the hairdryer over it to speed it up, but it'll shrink it or shape it to the size of your head, or the shape of your head, because I've got a dip in this one side of my head.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit misshapen. And once that's done, bung it in the airing cupboard, but get yourself a hat stretcher.
Yes, I mean, I'm similar in that my head isn't a normal shape, so when I put a hat on, the crown will fit me quite nicely, but then the brim seems to like turn round to one side a bit, so it's never in the middle. Oh yeah. I've never been, and I always made me unhappy that I'm like, oh. So yes, I need to go to a proper tailor who can actually. I've got a kidney bean head. Yeah, there used to be one down Carnaby Street, but I don't know what you've got locally up there, whether you have bespoke gentlemen's tailors or not. I don't know whether it's a thing up there. We've got nobody at all that would do millinery. Yeah. We've got a few you need your head properly measured, mate. Yeah, I mean we've got a few very well known tailors from around here that are like but there's I mean for me when I try a hat, I actually would rather it be too loose, so then I can reduce it to my own size quite happily. It's I mean you don't want it so that it spins round on your head and you look like a bell. No. Yeah, you don't. Freddie Davis. But no, we've got some very good tailors and renowned tailors, but unfortunately none of them do hats. Yeah. And I'd need someone to measure my head and then make a hat that was designed to fit on my weird shaped head. I mean, on average, my hats are 60, but I would quite happily get a 61, 62 and shrink it down, just by using newspaper. But again, if you wet it and quickly air dry with it on your head, sometimes they will shrink a bit. So. Oh, that's weird. I've just opened a pot of Riser Rust, which is a dry paint, and it smells exactly like Tamiya paint, which is weird for a water-based acrylic. It is, isn't it? Yeah. This is a nice orange colour, just to give some bits a nice orange tint. I'm doing a real light dry brush on this now. A lot of this will disappear under the blue colour, but under the blue. No. Oh, that smells just like there's a smell I've not smelled for a long time. Oh, it's taking me back, man, to being a teenager and brush painting with Tamiya paints. Oh. Umbro tinnies. I used to love opening a fresh tin of Umbro and just getting a lungful. Oh, that enamel smell, yeah. I can't. I wish I could send you the smell. I've got downstairs in my display cabinet a Tamiya SAS Willys Jeep. Oh, right, yeah. That I built and painted when I was 15. Okay, yeah. And it was literally painted on the plastic, no primer, with a brush, Tamiya paints, and no varnishes, because I was only 15, I didn't know. And it was in the 80s. And it's still in perfect condition in terms of paint, because the Tamiya paint just doesn't come off. No, once it's on there, mate, yeah. Unless you've got some kind of kryptonite-based laser system. Yep. That's the one thing I can say about them paints. They really do stick. Oh, yeah. Right, so that is just about done for rust, I think. I'm quite happy with that. Let's see. There we go on that. And then all of this rust will disappear when I start putting the blue paint on top. but it's worth it because you get the randomness.
Go.
Right, so I shall...
Absolutely gorgeous, that did. Have you some of that?
Have you some of that? So I shall stop there. A bit of tissue.
Have you a bit of that?
There you go.
Have you a bit of that?
We've developed this knack over the years, haven't we? Of just like getting to a stopping point just at the end.
Yeah, well, we've been doing it long enough now, haven't we? Where we get to suss where's a good time to pause, isn't it? So
I remember when you used to like be in the middle of painting something. Oh, we got to go now.
yeah, no, I knew where I needed to get to tonight, and I reached that, and it was like happy days.
Do you want me to put you full screen? And
Yeah, can do, mate. I'll just move
skills.
everything and then line the camera up and do that.
There you go.
There you go. We got some bottles in the crates there with the little silver tops. So we've got those. Yeah, we've got load on there, all with the hard coat on, different colours. You've got your orange, your lemon, you've got your milk at the back. And then on the truck there, we've started putting the decals on. I've just got to trim around this one on the door so that I can pop that door open. And then we got the same the other side. And then this door here will end up getting opened. Let's put that in front of there, let it focus. Then there we go. So yeah, that door will then flip open. And then I'm going to try and make a little hinge so that the bonnet itself can flip up and down. And then part of me thinks, how often is anyone going to need that lifted to see in the engine? Not really.
How reliable were they? Yeah.
Yeah, so I might just glue it on. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, folks, that's where I've got to. You got the churns on the inside, you got the steering wheel in there. I've then got to go around obviously and put all the door handles and that on, but I shall battle with this during the week and get the decals where I'm at, and then I'll clear coat it then, see, so it's protected. So that's where I've got to, mate.
That's looking awesome. Right, let's put me full screen. I'll show you mine. All I've done tonight is finish painting all the armour in the Corvus Black, which is a very dark grey, and it's not even in focus, is it? And then I've done the dry brushing on the armour parts there, and I've made a complete mess of all the trousers and the skin that I painted, but it doesn't matter. So that now looks like very rusty metal, because that's what orcs are. It's all scrap. But what will happen next time is I'll start doing the blue paint, because it's Death Skulls, and that will go over most of that, but it'll be dry brushed on. I'll try and focus it in the centre of things, so it looks like the paint's gone on blue, but then it's all kind of been rubbed off and it's all the rusty metal underneath showing. So it seems like a kind of waste of time to do all that when you're going to cover a lot of it with the paint, but that's what I want to be able to show, is the rust coming out from underneath the paint. You kind of paint these things in reverse.
That's
It's hard to paint. Yeah, it's hard to put rust on after you've done the base colour like blue, because then it looks like you painted rust on the top of paint, which makes no sense. So looks very scruffy, but it's getting there.
Yeah, but
I've been grateful painting this.
You've got to create a mess to create a masterpiece. So
done the backpack as well. So, and that's the fun part, and that's why I love doing this kind of rust method, because in the past you'd paint the base colour like a blue or red or whatever, and then you'd add all these little chips of rust and you do rust effects. It's more fun just to slap the rust on first, like it is in real life, and then paint it.
Makes logical sense, doesn't it? Just remember, though, if you're doing it, make sure that you put your chipping fluid on, because, yeah, I've infamously forgotten to do that in the past.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not using chipping fluid on this, but yeah, if you're doing proper chipping, then yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to dry brush the blue over this to give it that faded look.
Yeah, I know.
If you want chipping, yeah.
Just talking to the audience, dear.
I know. So was I.
There you go.
Yeah.
So on that note, folks, we're going to love and leave you and let you get on with the rest of your evening. Massive thanks for coming in and keeping us two idiots company.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Keep an eye out for this week's Friday Frolic. We're back at midnight. No idea what I'm going to be doing. It'll be whatever's on my bench that day, folks.
Same here.
So keep an eye out for that. Usual Friday Frolic time. And then we'll be back again Sunday for the At the Bench with Festa and Dave stream.
Yes, I might try and do a gaming stream again sometime this week. Maybe tomorrow. Don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I'll try and do another bit of a gaming stream at some point. And then I'll be back with you on Friday with Colin.
There you go, folks. There you go.
Yes. And keep an eye on the eModels Facebook page, eModels Ltd on Facebook, because I am going to activate the Facebook group for eModels, which is where you'll be posting your pictures that we can then show on the Monday shows as a little gallery.
There you go, because we're going to be doing a gallery once a month on the Monday show. So, yeah.
So keep an eye on there when that group goes live.
Okay, then. All right, then, peeps. So thanks for tuning in. Until the next time, stay safe, stay well. See you on Friday. Bye.
Adios, amoebas. Happy New Year.